Let's start by saying that Danny's not gonna respond to any of this bullshit because he's got actual fucking shit to do. But I got time, so I'm gonna respond. So why don't we start at the beginning of Brandon's video and go all the way through, and I'm gonna respond to everything he said about me, all right? So strap in, boys and girls, because there are two sides to every story, all right? And you little internet people, you need to learn to wait for the full story, you fucking incels. It's coming.
He's still fucking with me behind the scenes. He hits up Hooligan Christian to try to get him onto the next podcast so he can talk more shit about me, trying to recruit my friends to go against me after he took the high road, after he relinquished the beefs, after he forgave me and said he loved me. Danny Mullen, you are a true piece of shit. It is unbelievable, man. Narcissistic, egotistical weirdo who's trying to ruin my YouTube career, all because what? I gave you $3,000 and filmed with a few people in your crew?
You thought Christian Hooligan was on your side. Well, you might want to listen to what he said about you on the Patreon Leo and Danny Show podcast. Sign up, by the way. But I believe it was something like, he doesn't want to be part of your crew, and you influenced him into doing and saying fucked up things. Listen up.
Not comfortable? That's fine too.
No. I think what I'm saying doesn't even need to be on the podcast. I was just going to talk to you like man to man and just be like super neutral with the whole situation.
Okay. Well, why are you?
I'm not going to give you anything that like needs to be on the podcast. And I'm like I said, I'm neutral with everything, bro. Like, I'm friends with you. I'm friends with Buckingham. Like, nothing that I'm saying is going to be groundbreaking or entertaining.
We're not going to. What? It's okay.
I watched the podcast.
Okay.
I thought it was funny. But basically, I just wanted to say, like, bro, I watched the podcast, and I thought it was good.
Don't worry, we'll get back to breaking all of Brandon's stuff down in a second. But I really think that Brandon, or the fans, need to see what his new friends think about him.
I thought it was funny. It was very entertaining.
Sure.
But what point did I didn't even say a word to you, bro. I didn't talk shit to you at all. I was just like very neutral the whole thing. I feel like I've been neutral the whole time. You know, I'm not on anyone's side. You know, there's no beef or anything. Like, it wasn't supposed to go that way either.
Sure, Matt. We'll talk about. We're curious if you're neutral and you are friends with Brandon and he expressed his plans to you to go shoot me in the face with mayonnaise. How did you?
No. So let me talk. That
Sure.
wasn't the plan.
Sure.
So the first of all, like, I watched your videos. I put a lot of my friends onto your videos. Like, they're really good. I like your videos. I like Brandon's videos. They're both really good. The plan was to actually go up to you and, I mean, this is what Brandon said. The plan was to go up and challenge you to a wrestling match because, you know, you guys both do jiu-jitsu, wrestling, whatever. I'm not very experienced with any of that. But some type of, like, wrestling, sparring, like, fucking around thing.
Okay.
And that was the plan. That's why I was there. I was recording that. And then the mayonnaise just fucking pulled out, and it was sprayed right away. That was not the plan. That was the secondary, like, response if he said no.
Okay.
If that makes sense.
Yeah.
That was, like, supposed to be the cherry on top. We kind of assumed you would be like, yeah, sure, we'll wrestle, like, we'll spar. But I guess, I don't know, I guess he just pulled out the mayonnaise, and it just was go time from there. It wasn't my idea. I wasn't like, I was just expecting like a altercation, not towards like the mayonnaise or fighting. I was expecting like a wrestling match. So that's why I was recording. And I don't really want to be part of like that crew. Like I said, like, I'm cool with you. I'm cool with Brandon.
Yeah, that crew.
There's no need.
Yeah, it's probably a good idea, Christian, to distance yourself from that crew, because just from what we can see in the footage, a lot of those guys look like complete fools. The what up boy guy and the guy with the mullet.
Watched his sketches on his YouTube.
Danny Mullen, you're one to fucking talk, bro.
You make these long ass, boring ass movies that aren't funny as fuck. They're horrible, and you think just yelling, talking shit out your ass is funny when it's really not. And Steve's out here making way better content than you ever could. Oh, way more money. And I know you fucking get mad every single day that he's getting more views, I'm getting more views, he's getting more views, and he's soon gonna get even more views than you, bro. Hey, man, you need to chill out, stop the hate, and stop being a pussy, bro. Like, straight up.
You still there, Christian?
I'm still there. That was actually taken. Hold on. That was taken 4 days ago, I think. 4 or 5 days ago. That's when Jadon was staying at my house, along with Mr. Buckingham. He was at my house, and he was just mentioning a lot of the stuff that you and Leo and just the back and forth, like schoolgirl type stuff, as he would say. So yeah, obviously I heard a lot of the stuff he was saying about you and Leo and how you guys operate.
Okay, Christian.
So,
Christian,
I mean,
you've
you can
always
hold
been
that against me, but it wasn't my story. It wasn't.
Sure. You've always been
Again,
nice to me, Christian, in the past, and I am sorry for what I said about Steezy Kane. I have nothing against him. I have nothing against you. But after seeing what I just saw, because that was the first time I've seen that story, Christian, there's no reason for us to be friends or talk anymore. Right?
I wasn't I wasn't expecting a collab or anything. I mean, I know in the past I've talked about filming, but
yeah,
I was also like, if you read our DMs, my main goal was to like just help you film. Like, you can read them. I was just saying, like, I would like to help you out with stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Anything you need, let me know. I'll be there and help you film. Blah blah blah.
Are you saying that Brandon kind of influenced you guys into doing that story? It wasn't something that you guys might have done if he hadn't been in there chirping. Is that what you're saying?
Of course.
Damn, dude, what a loyal friend that guy is. How long have you known him? A couple weeks? Yeah, buddy, everything that these guys are feeding you is the truth, buddy. Kegel loves you. Fucking Hooligan Christian loves you, buddy. Keep going. Well, I got some stories about Kegel coming up, too.
My YouTube career. Not only that, but when the cameras were off, in private, when he was hanging out with Leo and the rest of the people, someone who was my little canary perhaps, he made another nasty, hateful comment, again mocking a dead member of my family. Danny Mullen, you are a fucking scumbag.
Buddy, if you did hear that from somebody, which I kind of highly doubt that someone would say that, bring them out, dude. Why don't they talk so that we could really confirm this? Because I was there with Danny the whole time, and he never said shit about your family, dude. He just said that he thought you were creepy, dude, which I think he had every right to think you were creepy after you fucking sprayed with mayo in the face, dude. You know who else didn't say shit about your family? Me, dude. Keep watching, guys.
Now, after all this, Danny's blacklisted me, gone through all this shit for months, fucked with me, wants me in jail. Now,
you gotta admit what you did was pretty frustrating in 6th Street, all right? You attacked him in front of 14 cops like a jerk-off. None of us could throw a punch. None of us could do anything. You went about it in such a cheap way. You could have put a microphone in his face, and you might have gotten some kind of reaction that would have actually made you look fucking legit, dude. But instead, you look like a child, like an idiot, dude. You should have fucking done it the right. Just talk to the guy, man. But seriously, or pick a place where you guys could have actually done some jujitsu, which he'd fuck you up, dude. He'd fuck you up, man. He ain't gonna give you no more press, but he'd fuck you up. Moving on.
he's taking the high road. He's going to apologize. His chess move is to relinquish every single beef he has with any YouTuber. Can you believe it? I didn't see that coming. The biggest pussy move of them all. He goes on an apology rant. He's no longer going to be Howard Stern, shock jock radio wannabe. He's going to be a nice guy.
It's called growth, dude. Howard Stern isn't Howard Stern anymore. He's supportive of Ellen DeGeneres now. He doesn't fucking... People don't need to be the same person their entire lives. Maybe because he used to talk shit doesn't mean that he fucking needs to talk shit forever. He's growing as a human being, man. He read the right book this month. He's a reader. Open a book, dude. Maybe you wouldn't be so fixated on this bullshit if you fucking opened up a book, dude. I got a good recommendation for you, all right? The Compound Effect. Check it out.
I think it's so he can get everyone to turn against me, so I can't rally up an army to go against Danny Mullen.
Let's talk about blacklisting for a second. Let's talk about new YouTubers. Jacob Couch, he's my roommate. He fucking has more views than you, and one of his big collabs was Hooligan Christian when he was, first starting out. He collabed with Hooligan, got a lot of subscribers, kicked off his channel well. He recently hit him up because Hooligan had said, "Hey man, you got to come to Texas and we should film, right?" Got a text back while you were staying with him. It said, "I don't know, man. I'm not trying to get evicted." I could get the screenshot, but unfortunately, Jacob sleeps in a little bit too much, so I probably won't get it in time to put it in the video. But he said that to Jacob. Who knew that we were going through an eviction? You did. So you're talking about people blacklisting new YouTubers, trying to ruin their life. What the fuck are you doing to Jacob, the guy that begged me to have you stay on the couch, the guy that's been fucking awesome to you, dude? You fucking blacklisted Jacob Couch from Hooligan Christian, you scumbag, and you want to talk shit about Danny? What the fuck is wrong with you, man?
Leo, this whole time you're acting like you're on my side, you're helping me with the blacklist, right? You're talking to Danny for me. You even tell me that I should write him up a long email. And then you come out and say this, I have an irrational attachment.
I did bring you up to Danny. I was trying to help you get back in his good graces. But you still had an irrational attachment to him. That doesn't have anything to do with me trying to help you get back in his good graces. I did call you harmless. I never thought that you would get violent like you did. Now I have to say Danny was right about you, dude. You got violent. I never thought you would. Ian and I always thought that if you just gave it some time, everything would be all right, dude. But yeah, you have an irrational attachment to the guy, and I was trying to get you back in his good graces. I did bring you up. He never wanted to talk about you, man. I'm sorry.
It's just so fake. I mean, how fake does it get, dude? So Leo kicks me out of his place, and I go stay with Phil, Alejandro, and Steezy Kane, and something really interesting happened.
Look, I've spoken to Steezy Kane numerous times. I had even had lunch with him one time.
Leo, who had never been out to lunch with him before, magically finds his way on a sushi date with the people I'm staying with while I'm at home editing.
Magically. Jacob was talking to Steezy about doing a video and invited me out to sushi one day and said, "Hey man, come on. I want you to meet Kegel." He thought Kegel was real cool. Magically.
And what does he tell them? He tells Phil, Alejandro, and Steezy that I'm genuinely creepy with women and that you can't bring me around women. They say, "Hey dude, I think he's just joking. It's like a character thing. Bad pickup artist."
You wish that's what they said, man. But no, all that it was the story that I'll reiterate later about you creeping that poor girl that was with Jacob Couch at the farmer's market. Steezy was there. I'm pretty sure even Kegel Weagle was there, but Kegel was really adamant, as I'll reiterate later, about how bad you are with chicks. And Steezy was like, "I couldn't believe it, man. I had to walk away." When you decided to just fucking dictate facts about a girl that you had read up online as soon as you met in person with Jacob there to embarrass his ass. "Oh, you're 20 years old and you're from here and you did this. What's up? I have internet access." Creepy.
Leo goes, "No, he's genuinely creepy around women. You can't trust him around women." Which is just the ultimate fucking fake snake shit ever, because I shot a video called 5 Easy Tips to Pick Up Women.
Why don't you tell everybody that I basically wrote that video for you? Why don't you tell everybody that those are all my tips that are on my Patreon that I can fucking prove to you? You little scumbag.
that is the epitome of my bad pickup artist character. And guess who filmed it? Leo Dottavio. Talk about a stalker. Who kicks someone out of their house and then finds out who that person goes to stay with and goes out to lunch with them and then badmouths them to them.
Buddy, I was the guy that talked the least shit about you at that fucking lunch. Not only was fucking Keegle Weagle going off about how fucking creepy you were, bad with chicks. Steezy said he was turned off when you creeped out that poor chick that was with Jacob. Jacob said it was pretty fucked up. Alejandro probably mentioned something. I don't remember if he did or not. But I know that he witnessed all of that. And I know that they were all there, including Keegle. Once again, look him in the eyes and ask him if he said that shit about you. Or what he said about you at that little sushi date. Your boy Keegle, the guy that fucking said that crazy great line to Danny Mullen at the end, I'm not the one with mayo. You know what? He really needs those views. So go for it, Keegle. 2,000K on YouTube. You need to grow, bro. I get it. But he was talking mad shit, and so was everybody else. I just joined in a little bit. But I also told him that you were great and funny. And then, you were harmless. Just like I told Danny, dude. Just like I told Danny.
He probably didn't even know they were going to tell me, but they're my friends, so they did what any good friend would do. They came home and told me and was like, dude, he's really talking shit about you. So, beautiful, Leo. Thanks for that one.
Yeah, bro, they've known you for so long. They're your friends, dude. Keegle fucking loves you, dude. He doesn't think that maybe piggybacking off of you a little bit off this beef is going to get him more than 2K on YouTube. Yeah, nobody was really thought that you were creepy with that chick. Nobody thought that it was creepy. The fucking chick was absolutely, completely creeped out. She came over and fucking told all of us, me, Jacob, and Chase, how fucking creeped out she was. If you want, I can look her up and ask her what she thinks about you. I'll send her a picture, dude. All right?
Woo! Are you guys getting tired of hearing about all the fucked up shit Leo and Danny have done? Because I've been going on for hours. I'm ready to stop, but the story keeps going. So after I left Phil, Alejandro, and Steezy's, I came home for a little bit and then went back to Austin, Texas, where I stayed with my good friend Keegle Weagle. While I'm staying...
Ah, yes, Keegle Weagle, the ringleader of the talking shit. The guy that really, really fucking reamed you in the ass to try to fucking get on my good side. Because I was a little pissed at you, sure. But I told him you were harmless, and I still thought you were a good collab, and you would bring some of the funny. You would bring some of the funny. I told him that. But Keegle Weagle, your good friend that you're sleeping next to right now, remember what I said. Look him in the eyes and say, hey, man, did you talk shit to me about me at that fucking sushi dinner? Please, tell me. Tell me the truth, man. Did you talk shit? Like, mad shit, dude? Like, about that girl that Jacob was with at the farmer's market? Like, did you, dude? What if I got a screenshot from her? What if I asked her? You know that I don't need, you know that what she's going to say, man. You know what she's going to say. But I could ask her, bro. I could ask her what she thought about you when she met you.
With Keegle Weagle, guess who's on the phone with him? Leo Dottavio. And guess what he's doing? He's talking shit about me, saying, you let this bum live on your couch? I bet he's mooching off you. And Keegle Weagle, who's my boy, has my back and is like, nah, fuck that. Brandon can stay with me as long as he wants. I see this conversation is happening, and I have a huge blowout with Leo.
Don't flatter Keegle. I don't have his number. I wasn't calling him. Jacob Couch was on the phone with him and was like, hey, look, it's Keegle, dude. Come say hi. And then you happen to be there, dude. Wasn't talking shit about you. Bold-faced fucking lie again. You started talking shit to me. Out of nowhere, dude. And yeah, and then I talked some shit back and I said, you should go get some pussy, dude, because honestly, it's looking like that's where your frustration's coming from, man, and that you're kind of an incel and shit. And I said some mean shit. Again, never said anything about your dead family members. Never would. Nobody's witnessed that because it's not true. And you said it happened in front of people, so you're an idiot because Jacob and Chase will always attest to the fact that I never said anything about your dead brother. I said that you should go do heroin again. Yeah.
Telling him, dude, you are such a rat. Next time I see you, it's fucking on. I mean, I am tired of these guys trying to blacklist me with creators.
Like you blacklisted Jacob Couch with Hooligan Christian. Remember that, though. Okay? Evicted. Yeah.
It's at a certain point where it's like, dude, just leave me alone. You guys are freaks. They keep going and going. So I'm pretty pissed at this point. Leo texts me the next morning after talking all this crazy shit, saying we're going to fight when we see each other. And he reaches out for a truce. What a weird worm. You don't just get to talk all this shit, badmouth me to different creators, and then be like, hey man, truce, hey man, truce.
Okay, so you get the facts straight one more time. Everybody was talking shit about you before I chimed in with, yeah, you're creepy with chicks at that sushi date. Kegel Weagle was the ringleader, okay? You blacklisted Jacob with Hooligan Christian, who also talked shit about you, as you just saw. So, who do you trust, my man?
Where Johnny explicitly tells me, come to the comedy show. So it was decided I would go to the comedy show. But I knew Leo didn't want me to come. Earlier that day, Leo forced me to leave his apartment because Danny and Leo were going to go film there. And he was freaking out because I was in there for 5 minutes trying to get my camera stuff. And he's losing his mind. Oh my God, I'm going to end our friendship. I'm going to end our friendship. But what did I do? I left the apartment I was in to avoid Danny and Leo.
Okay, why don't you tell that story a little bit more accurately? I had told you earlier that day that Danny was going to come over to my place to film. I said, look, I told you could stay at my place free of charge. Free of charge, you're an adult. You could get a hotel, bro. I said, you could stay here, but you can't cause any drama with me and Danny. So Danny's going to come over and film at my place. So please do not be here between these hours. You, creepily, came back just pushing the envelope right when I was approaching with Danny because you wanted to run into him. You did. What you did do after I threatened to end our friendship, which means a lot to you, dude, because that was your only connection with Danny, you put your cold ash riding sweatshirt over my chair so that Danny could see it and know that you were there. He already knew that you were living there, or you were staying there for a couple of days. But you wanted to do that. Admit that you came because you wanted to run into him, dude. You didn't forget anything. That was an excuse. Cigar Guy can back me up on that.
So despite Danny saying I'm a creepy obsessed stalker, when I had the opportunity to stay in Leo's apartment and confront him, I chose to leave out of respect for Leo.
Yeah, because I threatened to end our friendship, buddy, and I know it meant a lot to you to be my friend, buddy. Your only connection to Danny.
If you can imagine, the whole situation's getting kind of annoying. So Leo, Couch, Chase, Austin, Derek, Cigar Guy are all going to a comedy show tonight where Johnny, Danny, and Leo are performing. I decide I'm going to go. Leo doesn't want me there, but I say, you know what, man? I'm just going to go. It's a public event. It's a comedy show. I'm going to go.
Let's talk about that. It's a public event. It's a comedy show. No, it isn't. It wasn't. Fourth Wall is a place that basically is a comedy gym. It's got 10 seats for 10 comedians to do 5 minutes for an hour. 1 hour, each comedian gets 5 minutes. You stay there an hour, you give feedback to the other comedians, and you leave. There are no audience members usually there because there aren't any extra seats. But you know what? Papa Leo knows the owner. Papa Leo is born and raised in Los Angeles and can fucking get a hookup every now and then. So Jacob would come along because he wanted to learn a little bit about comedy. Chase would come along. I could have 3-4 people there. Sometimes my chick would come. Anybody that I wanted to come could come. But it wasn't an open public event. It was a workout gym for comedians, dude. You were overstepping your boundaries. It would be like you going to a fucking acting class that Danny was taking, or an improv class that Danny was taking. It was not cool. It was weird. Fourth Wall is for fucking working out. It's not for fucking performance public events. It's a fucking place to work out comedy. Why would you show up there, dude?
It's really funny because you get to hear firsthand how much of a manipulative weirdo Danny is. It's at the Fourth Wall Comedy Club. He says it's not a show, not a public event, but somehow I'm there with 5 other friends who are not performing. Keep that in mind.
Once again, Once again, buddy, I got the hookup. I can bring people to the fourth wall, but nobody ever brings audience members because it's not a show. You sign up 10 spots. That's why Danny had his name being called out, you jerk off. It's not an open public event. It's a workout room for comedians.
You're going to be at.
First of all, I don't need an invite to go to an open mic.
A place where 10 comedians have 10 chairs to give each other feedback and they all pay money to be there. You didn't need an invite to be there?
So you have the host of the comedy show calling Danny Mullen, whose name's on the list, like he's a schoolgirl that missed his bus. Danny Mullen, Danny Mullen. It's humiliating, dude. It's absolutely humiliating. And I got a huge kick out of it. The guy wouldn't even come inside.
He had every right to be creeped out. It was a paid goddamn comedy gym.
Of course he's got to paint me as a stalker, because what's he going to say? Big bad Brandon was inside a comedy show and I drove there and wouldn't even come inside? I mean, he's backed into a corner. He's trying to paint me out to be this weird freak, and he's reaching it.
I don't know, is he though, buddy? Is he? Or maybe showing up to a 300 square foot, 10 chair little comedy gym where you have to stand in the back because you're not performing, you're there to watch, which is very rare in that place. That's not creepy at all? You sure?
It's so funny, and it's so clear when I watch his podcast.
So I had a blowout with him. I did say some things that I don't mean, and I was really mean to him.
Did you use the N-word?
I did not use the N-word. But I told him to get the fuck out of my house, and you know, and then he did eventually. And
what'd you say exactly?
I said something like, I was like, you'll never be better than fucking Danny. Get the fuck out of here. I did say something like that.
It's crazy that is considered an insult to him.
Yeah,
because it's such a priority in his mind. Like,
I especially love this part. Look at Danny's egotistical draping of his hand over the microphone. Leo didn't say, you'll never be better than Danny Mullen. He said all the meanest, nastiest, most fucked up shit. He stooped as low as to mock a dead family member I had, to rub it in my face that one of my family members had died.
Brandon, you and I both know, and Chase and Jacob, who were there during our blowout, know that I never said anything about your dead family member. If mocking is bringing up that you should go do heroin again, because you've done heroin, dude. I just said go do heroin again. And yes, I'm sorry that I brought that up and that your dead family member, the death, was correlated to heroin. I didn't remember that. If you want to say that that was mocking the dead family member, that's a stretch. I said go do some fucking heroin, dude. That's all I said. Because you've done heroin.
Danny gets a kick out of like, oh, wow. You told him that he wasn't going to be as good as me. I bet that really hurt him. I don't give a fuck if I'm not as good as you, Danny. It's not about that for me, dude. You guys are fucking weird.
I remember exactly what I said during that fight about you're going to be better than, or you could never be better than Danny Mullen. And I want to bring some detail into this because then people will know that I'm not bullshitting. You did a video when you were in town of getting a hand job by an Asian masseuse. And I think you said something going to the Milky Way, whatever the fuck your line was, don't remember. And you were boasting about how awesome and funny that was. And I said, hey, buddy, you didn't call me during insertion at a bunny ranch banging a prostitute like Danny Mullen did, though. And then I said, you'll never be better than him, man. That's the specific line. That's what I said.
So, because I went to the comedy show, Leo says all this nasty, heinous shit, kicks me out of his place so I have nowhere to stay, and then...
You're 25 years old. Have you ever heard of a hotel room, buddy? There's motels in Los Angeles for $60, dude. Like, fucking, you gotta stay on somebody's couch, dude? Really? Hotels, bro. They exist.
and says he's gonna fuck me up. When he says he's gonna fuck me up, I'm like, dude, we could do MMA, we could do jiu-jitsu. What do you want to do? All he wants to do is box, and he doesn't want to box on camera. That's really funny because later he told Danny this.
Before we continue with this video, I just wanted to say that you talked an awful lot of shit about me, and dude, I would crush you in a boxing match. Everybody knows that. And that's not the only thing I wanted to do, but it was the only thing you wanted to do. It was boxing. You said, I watched you in the Danny Mullen video, and I think I could get you. I think I got you, man. So I said, let's fucking go. But no cameras, I'm not giving you any clout. Let's go back. Let's talk about one thing that you didn't mention in the video. Remember when you were suicidal after you gave me COVID and you went back home? You had to fly back home and you were thinking about ending your YouTube career. It was cold outside in Baltimore. And I gave you a fucking hour-long pep talk, buddy, to lift your fucking spirits, to get you back in the game, dude. I said, go out there and grind, man, on the East Coast. You're going to have a niche out there, man. You don't need to come out here and collab with anybody, dude. You didn't tell anybody about that pep talk, though, did you, buddy? The one that fucking saved your fucking life, dude.
Yada, yada, yada. He also says something about if I share anything personal about him that he shared with me, he'll fucking lose it. Why do you think he's saying that? Is it possible Leo Dottavio is not the nice guy he's made himself out to be? Maybe he talks a lot of serious foul shit about a lot of the people around him.
You and I both know those personal things I was talking about were things like my portfolio and my relationship with my father. Shit that we bonded over. Things that I told you that were bothering me about my life. And things that you've told me have been bothering me about my life. There's even a little video that Jacob has that now I have where Kegel Weagle was really adamant about you messing up in Venice. Don't worry. I won't drop that video, buddy. Because I think you said something like, it'll ruin my life, right? So I feel you, bro. Don't worry. I ain't gonna drop it.
Oh, you apologize. The whole nice guy routine. Well, let me think, Leo. I don't think I accept.
How many times did you take handouts from me, buddy? You accepted those. How many times did I buy you lunch, dinner? How much clothes did I give you? Expensive clothes that I didn't want to wear anymore because it's a little snug. I gave it to you. Clothes that you're wearing in pictures with the guys that are pretending to like you, like Hooligan Christian and Kegel Weagle. I gave you one of your favorite jackets. That salmon jean jacket, I gave you, dude. You accepted all that, buddy, but you won't accept my apology. Buddy, you're twisting everything around, buddy. But you're getting played, dude, and you know it. Kegel Weagle is playing you like a violin, dude. Like a violin. So is Hooligan Christian. You're an idiot, dude. You'll find out. You'll find out.
Another thing Leo said after the blacklist is, dude, listen, if you get more subscribers than Danny, I'll film with you. Until then, I'm with him.
I like building people up, man. I like being positive to all those around me, even if it means I have to be positive to two enemies, you know, like you and Danny. So yeah, I said, call me when you're big time, buddy. Because I wanted to be like, hey, man, stop fucking being so obsessed with Danny and fucking collabing with him and the people in his crew when, dude, you might fucking make it. You might have a lot of success on your own, dude. I was just trying to give you a little fucking hype fucking joke like, call me when you're big time. I'm sorry that you took that literally because you might have a few screws loose, my man, but call me when you're big time, all right? All right.
So I had met this 19-year-old. I wanted to get a place with him. I introduced him to Leo Dottavio, and then we were all three going to get a place together. Once the blacklist happened, Jacob and Leo, they went and got a place without me, and that's fine.
Is that why you blacklisted Jacob with Hooligan Christian, one of his biggest collabs from early on in his career? Is that why, buddy? Because he wanted to live with me? Because we still let you sleep on the couch, man. Even after all the shit, Danny's fucking creeped out by you, man. Rightfully so. What people don't know about you and Danny is that he had about 7 hours of mic'd up footage, or just microphone fucking sound bites. I don't know how to say that. Of you talking about him when you were fucking hammered. Dude, I'm pretty sure if you fucking had a fan talk about you for 7 hours, it would probably creep you out, dude. It would probably creep you out. He's a big fan of John Lennon, dude. You know what's happened to John Lennon, dude? I mean, come on, dude. It's not like you don't seem fucking violent now, dude. You assaulted Danny in public, dog. Let's not fucking forget that.
I went home back to Maryland at the end of November, and that was it. While I'm back home in Maryland, my good old buddy Leo Dottavio is hitting me up numerous times to edit for him. If you don't know this, I've edited some videos for Leo. He even says, I just need that good old Brando touch.
You ever read How to Win Friends and Influence People? Sending you that little compliment, buddy, that you still remember now, that you saved so dearly. It made you edit that video for me in a day, dude. I needed to get it done. I needed to get it up on my YouTube. And you did it. Because I fucking complimented you, dude. What's the big deal? On KDK. What's the big deal?
You know, the guy who copies Danny and is a creepy, obsessive weirdo. I just need that Brando touch. So, yeah, I'm back home. I think everything's fine with me and Leo. He's asking me to edit. We're good friends. We're buddy-buddy. Yada, yada, yada. Next, my Storming the Capitol street interviews video starts to go off. Gets like 200,000 views and gains me 7,000 subscribers. And Leo and Couch are hitting me up, inviting me back out to L.A.
Once again, a bold-faced lie. Jacob invited you to LA. I told you that I thought that Danny needed a lot more time. Had you been cool, had you just fucking chilled for 4 or 5 months, this wouldn't be a problem. You would have never had to fucking hit Danny with mayo in the face on 6th Street. This would have been fine. You and me might have been even doing videos together, dude. But you decided to be fucking irrational and lie like you're doing now, dude. Like you lied in the main channel video. You're a liar. I never invited you. Jacob invited you. I argued against it. I'm too nice. I wanted to make Jacob happy. Kid wasn't getting enough video games at the house. So I said, sure, dude. Fucking let him stay for a couple days. 4 days, fine, dude. But make it like I said, under the pretenses that you would not cause any drama with me and Danny. And that's why I flipped out on you, man. Because of the comedy show night. It wasn't a comedy show. It was a fucking closed open mic that you had to pay to get in, dude. A spot. And you fucking had to come and cause drama, dude. You were acting creepy. I don't know why you think that that's not creepy, dude. I'm going to show up to your fucking, I don't know what you do, dude. Fucking going fucking underwater basket weaving class, dude. Show up with my snorkel, dude. You think that's not fucking weird? It's weird, man.
Producer Ian is hitting me up saying a bunch of wild shit that I'll get to in a minute. And I decide it's a good idea. I'll go back out to LA. There's good content out there where it's not freezing. And maybe Danny won't be such a vindictive fucking weirdo. Can
you admit that you pressured me into fucking letting you stay on my couch, man? You fucking basically said when on the podcast I said that you basically showed up on my front door. What I meant by that, but by the way, podcasts, my man, you don't know that art form. Every now and then you embellish a little bit because conflict is fucking cool. But listen, you basically bought the tickets before I said yes. Jacob had said yes because he didn't know anything about this beef with Danny. He didn't know that the guy that I am most loyal to, because he works the hardest, dude. And he is better than you and will always be better than you. And I know that that means something to you, man. Because you so badly want to work with him that you fucking show up at random fucking open mics. And you wanted to, you showed up on 6th Street unannounced. And you would more if you lived out here. And you are probably going to do it again, dude. What I'm saying is, you can't say that you're not being a little creepy. And also, you gotta admit that you pressured me. And I never invited you. I said wait till the summer. Because I wanted to put it off. And maybe you'd forget by then and fucking realize that your channel would do better on the East Coast, man. You don't need this shit out here, dude. I hope the collabs with Kegel keep going well, though, dude. The guy that fucking said you were creepy about 700 times, dude. 700 times at that dinner, dude. I was the least fucking Brandon's creepy guy at that dinner. Steezy walked away, dude, from that creepy situation with Jacob when you fucking dictated facts to that chick. Is that not accurate? Those are facts, dude.
Boy, was I wrong. And it's this trip where Leo actually starts to turn on me to my face, reveals who he truly is. But let's hear Leo talk about the third trip out to Los Angeles. It's so funny hearing Leo get caught up on his words when talking about Jacob. I think it's a little weird that a 34-year-old man's living with a 19-year-old boy. I was the 25-year-old middle piece in the whole thing, but I'm out of the picture.
Yeah, buddy, it's so weird to be a mentor to a kid that has a lot of fucking talent, that's really cool, that had a 34, same age as me, your old stepbrother that he hung out with all the time. It's weird that we bond over Frank Sinatra and cigars, and the kid's more like me than fucking anybody like you who jerked off to fucking internet forums his whole life, dude. Watch Mad Men, dude. Guys out there, internet fucking weirdos, watch a good television show. They spend millions of dollars to make these episodes. Watch Mad Men. It might fucking make you a little bit more of a man. All right? You might not fucking be dictating facts you read on the internet to chicks. You know, you might actually be a guy that fucking knows how to participate and be charming in public.
I'm a nice guy.
I'm a nice guy. So we got nice guy Leo saying, he didn't say I could come. He didn't know I was coming. I show up at his door. Well, here's a text message that shows Leo agreeing to allow me to stay there. And also, there seems to be a video that is ringing a bell in my head on Couch Daddy's channel where Leo comes to the airport, throws water balloons at me, and picks me up and drives me to his house.
That text message was sent after you purchased the plane tickets to come to Los Angeles. That is when I said, all right, he's coming anyway, so I'm going to let him know that he can only stay for 5 days to a week, and then I'm going to have to charge him, because I know the guy's so fucking cheap that he ain't going to fucking pay a dime to fucking stay anywhere. So I know he'll leave, at least after 5 days. All right? You gave me anxiety. I have to fucking deal with this fucking guy that obviously is creeping out the guy that I like, that I work with, that I'm loyal to, that is the best. And I have to deal with it because I'm too nice, because Jacob really fucking likes you, dude. And I liked you once too, man. I liked you once too. But honestly, after you gave me COVID the first time, man, I was kind of pissed about it. I was pissed. And I didn't fucking want to fuck with you that much anymore. But Jacob fucking asked me over and over again if you could stay here. And I finally said, fine. But it was already after you had purchased your ticket. So what was I supposed to do, man? You put me in a fucking tough spot. You fucking asked Jacob if you could come. He goes, yeah, doesn't know about the beef. You fucking show up. What am I supposed to do, dude? It is like you almost showed up at my front door. You got to think about that as like a metaphor, dude. All right?
Danny's so in his head and concerned about the situation that at the dinner, he asks Leo, what if I want to film with you and you're out filming with Brandon? And
you know what's funny about this dinner? This is where you really start stretching the truth. Why didn't you tell the people that before I went to that dinner, which I thought, I was like, dude, I think like some weird's going on. I don't know what it is. I never correlated it to you. Not even a little. You say, it's probably, he's going to fucking tell you not to work with me, dude. Probably. You know why you said that, Brandon? And tell me you didn't, buddy. Tell everybody you didn't. Lie and say you didn't. You know why you said that? It's because you fucking knew you were being creepy and creeping him out, dude. Danny has every right not to want to work with you, dude. It's fine. You paid him $3,000 to be in a video, and then you wanted to piggyback off that and start your entire fucking career, dude. Work a little bit, dude. Get fucking better, dude. Get fucking better.
Figure salary, and even says he'll film with him every week if he just doesn't film with me.
Yeah. Danny said he would film with me because he felt like he wanted to help my channel. And he knew that I was reaching out to you because I wanted help on my channel. You know? I don't love this YouTube stuff like you guys do. I don't fucking put in hours editing Because I don't fucking like it. And guess what, dude? I never asked him after that one video to be back here. You know why? Because I got pride, baby. I'm going to fucking do it on my own. I'm going to have my own channel do well if I wanted to do well. All right? I don't need anybody's fucking help. I'm not like you, buddy. I don't think that YouTube's all about fucking my collabs with somebody, dude. And we'll get into the Steezy Kane one in a second. There's a little fucking fact that you left out about that one, buddy boy.
Sounds pretty unconcerned and not threatened, doesn't it?
Bro, you gotta know this at this point. Danny isn't fucking concerned. He's not threatened by you, man. All right? You work way less hard than he does. You go and fly by the seat of your pants in videos, put microphones in front of people, and can be entertaining. To be completely honest, I've never watched one of your full videos. I never have. You know why? Because I got fucking Peaky Blinders to watch on Netflix. And it's better than anything on YouTube. Okay? So I didn't watch your fucking bullshit channel because I got Peaky Blinders. But what I'm saying is, he ain't threatened by you, dude. He just thinks that you might fucking kill him one day, dude. And guess what? You're fucking showing a lot of signs that you might, dude. That you might.
This promise Danny made to film with Leo every week if he just wouldn't film with me only lasted one episode. It was called Rating UCLA with Danny Mullen, again, a recreation of their earlier video. And after Danny had his dog back on a leash, he didn't keep up his promise. And he hasn't filmed another exclusive video for Leo's channel since.
My choice. I never fucking hit him up to film. You know why? Because that motherfucker's working 80 hours a week, dog. He's working 3 times as hard as you, buddy. He ain't on any internet forums. He doesn't have time to fucking watch Fan Jerry's channel and fucking Austin's live stream and jerk off on Reddit like you do, dude. Danny's working to make the best fucking possible YouTube videos out there, dude. So why the fuck would I ask him to come around and fucking help me on my half-ass YouTube channel? That's what you were for, dude. I wanted you to help me with my half-ass YouTube channel because you needed those views so bad. And yeah, dude, I can put Danny Mullen in the titles of my videos. I don't give a fuck.
I can put his name in the title because I've been there since day one. Day one. Before the Bachelorette. Before the big fucking high school reunion video. I'm entitled to that.
Oh, Leo comes back like shocked. He's like, dude, I've never seen somebody so in his head. He's so upset. He's never acted this way. It's completely out of character. I don't know what's going on. I think he might be joking. It was just bizarre. We couldn't believe it. We're like blacklisted. I can't film with anybody. What the fuck? I just got here. I haven't done anything. Leo was just as confused about it as I was. I promise you. And then when he talks about it on the podcast, he's like, well, it was an easy decision, you know? You're the guy that pays me.
You know what really made that one believable for me? The I promise you. Buddy, you know when people say, fucking honestly, dude, they're lying, right? I promise you. Dude, I came back and I said, hey, man, Danny thinks you're fucking copying him. He thinks you're fucking kind of creepy. Give it some time. It'll be all right. For now, we can't film. That's what I said. I know that for a fact because I would never want to fucking hurt your little feelings, you suicidal fucking weirdo. I would never want to hurt your feelings, man. So I would have never delved into the fucking, oh, he said this, I'm so shocked. Dude, I wasn't. You called it. Tell everybody that you called it.
And that was that. And I remember Leo coming home telling me all this foul shit that Danny talked about me to him.
Once again, bold-faced lie. You know it. I know it. I told you that he was creeped out by you a little bit, that he thought you were copying him. That's not foul shit, dude. That's very factual. You could look at your channel and say, hey, maybe this guy is. You did pay him $3,000 and call him your comedic idol, buddy. Stop fucking bullshitting, dude. You were creepy and you called it. You said that he was going to tell me that he wasn't going to work, that I couldn't work with you. You called it before the dinner.
Just that I'm the most unoriginal, creepy weirdo, how I'm obsessed with him. I want to be him. I'm never going to make it on YouTube. All this shit where I'm like, God damn, this dude really fucking hates me.
People really need to know that that's just a complete fucking lie, dude. That's just a complete and fucking utter fabrication by you, dude. You are bullshitting. Like you bullshitted all the time, dude.
For the first time I came to LA, I thought we were cool. Danny texted me inviting me out to Vegas in December, and I happily accepted. So Leo invites me to live with him in Los Angeles for a month for $600. I can sleep on his couch. It's during this time, in the beginning of November, that Leo wants to start a channel with me. Listen to this. He wanted to call the channel The Man Bun Boys. You know that's not a lie, because I would never make up such a fucking dorky ass name like the Man Bun Boys.
You don't know what a joke is, because you're autistic.
Yeah, Leo wanted to start a channel with me, and I said no. Why did I say no? Because I didn't want to have to do all the editing and think of the ideas and have Leo piggyback off me. So when Leo wanted to start a channel, I said no.
The Man Bun Boys. Wouldn't that be a fucking channel, huh? Listen, buddy, don't pretend that you wouldn't fucking give up a limb to work with me, dude. You literally wanted to work with me so bad, dude. You literally loved the idea of us working together. And yeah, dude, piggyback off you, because you do the editing? I'm funnier than you, dude. I perform way better in videos. I can do accents. I can be funny in the real funny shit where I don't have to find somebody to talk for me on the mic, dude. I can be funny in actual, real, fucking hidden cam, skilled shit. All right? So shut your mouth.
Oh, surprise? Leo probably didn't mention that to Danny, did he? The Man Bun Boys. Ha! What a goofy ass.
Here we go again with the lies. You know when I first mentioned the Man Bun Boys as a joke? In Baltimore, you fucking jerk off! I said it in Baltimore in front of Danny! You scumbag!
So there's some pretty ripe lies that Danny says here. First of all, when they were in Kansas filming that video about a month before I came to LA, I called him and told him, hey, I'm coming to LA. Then I have a text message from Leo where he says, hey, told Danny you were living with me. He was pumped.
Yeah, I'll admit that I embellished that story a little bit. I said he was pumped. He wasn't that pumped. I told him you were living with me and Mitch and you're going to pay me. And I was like, yeah, dude, fucking make a little dough this month, you know, and Danny didn't seem that amused, all right? I was really looking forward to just having some dude that was going to push me to get out there and film some fucking YouTube content, all right? That's the truth. But he didn't seem that pumped, all right? And he probably forgot I fucking told him because the motherfucker actually has important things on his fucking brain than worrying about you, dude.
This part is pretty ripe. Listen to the one thing Leo doesn't like about me when I'm out in LA the first time.
The one thing that I didn't like about him was his affinity for like thinking that the only way to grow on YouTube or the most effective way to grow on YouTube was like trying to collab with these people or like putting these people in videos. Like,
yeah.
What's funny about this is Leo has about 90 videos on his channel, 35 of which feature Danny Mullen's name in the title.
You're right, I do. But see, you're failing to realize something. I wasn't a school teacher a year ago. I wasn't at a master's program 2 years ago. I met Danny before The Bachelorette. And we agreed to start making videos together one day. But I said, hey, let me go kill it on this reality show real quick. We had agreed on that. I've known him since he had almost 0 subscribers. I knew him before the high school reunion video. I can put Danny Mullen in the title of my shit because I've been with him. I've helped him grow from the beginning. You jerk off. All right, Steezy Kane. I get it. We're gonna get to that point in a second too.
Some don't even feature Danny Mullen in the video. He'll say things like, I'm the new swinging D in town, in parentheses, moving closer to Danny Mullen. It's hilarious. And of the other videos that don't have Danny's name in the title, Most of them are featuring other YouTubers. 34-year-old Leo is now filming and living with 19-year-old Jacob Couch and doing videos with him every week. He even copies his thumbnails.
You mean the thumbnail that Austin made prior to the video that he made that we both were like, you know what, why don't we both fucking kill it? That was an amazing moment at Walmart. Did you guys watch that video? It's a fucking banger, better than anything Brandon put out. Check out Jacob's channel. Check out that video on my channel. It's a fucking banger, dude. And we can use this same thumbnail if we want, dude. Not a big deal. Kid's a good kid. I love that kid.
We ran into Alejandro and Steezy Kane, in Venice, and he immediately was like, he would, not to be like a dick, but he would blow anybody that was like a bigger YouTuber.
So I'm all about collaborating. We meet Steezy and Alejandro. I'm sucking them off, but I seem to remember filming a video for Leo's channel that day called Crazy Starbucks Employees, where Leo put in the title featuring Steezy Kane.
This is where you're going to lose a little credibility for this point you're making, because you didn't tell any of your fans this. Who edited that video for me? You did. Who made the thumbnail for me? You did. Who convinced me when we met Steezy Kane, who I didn't fucking know because I'm not an internet fucking incel, that he had so many followers that I should put him in the video and fucking feature him? You did. You know why it didn't come to mind that I had shot a video with him? Although it did. I knew that I had shot a video with him. But I remember thinking, you know what, dude? I didn't edit that video. I didn't fucking make the thumbnail, and I didn't fucking convince myself, because you convinced me to put Steezy Kane in the title, buddy, because you edited it. And you made the thumbnail. You feel me, buddy? It was your fucking idea, dude. And when I say that I would feel like I'm using Steezy Kane if I'm in his channel, it's the truth. I do feel like I would use him. But I like Steezy Kane. I've even helped him. He'll attest to the fact that I sent him a real good list of Hollywood agents so he can go do some real shit and not be an incel on the internet, Brandon.
With that considered, it makes this next segment all the more interesting.
For me or you or Brandon to collaborate with Steezy Kane, how does that make sense?
But I have never wanted to collaborate with him for that reason, because it's a different audience. It's just, I would feel like I'm just using him.
Sure.
Because, which is the truth. Like, I would just be using him to get some subscribers, to get my name out there a little bit. Because in the reality, we have different styles of comedy. We do different things. Now, Brandon didn't seem like attuned to, he didn't care about that.
I mean, it's hilarious. Did Leo forget he did a video with Steezy Kane?
Does running into Alejandro in Venice and then getting introduced to a YouTuber that I didn't know, that you then said, hey, he's got a lot of followers, we should help him out, because you were in the video and you wanted to fucking get that collab in, which then you edited that video, you made the thumbnail and gave me the fucking title. Does that really mean I worked with him, dude? We fucking ran into him in Venice. I didn't hit him up for a collab, dude. I didn't hit him up for a collab. It was important for you to put Steezy Kane in the title, just in case it blew up, just in case it got more traffic to your fucking channel. Admit it. You edited it. You put it on my channel. Your channel was getting less views than it does now. You wanted it, not me.
Go ask Steezy Kane if I suck him off. I guarantee he'll say no.
I'm not sure he'll say no or not, dude. But I will tell you, you were sucking him off that fucking day in Venice. And I also will say that you did make him have secondhand embarrassment up the ass when you creeped Jacob Couch's little date at the farmer's market, and he was there and had to walk away. And he commented about that at the lunch. I will agree. I will have to say that that is true. Along with Keegle Weagle just annihilating you that entire lunch. You're sleeping next to now. But remember what I said. Look him in the eyes, buddy. And ask him, like, hey, did you talk shit about me at that lunch, that sushi lunch? Did you talk shit? And then look him in the eyes, buddy. You should be able to read a lie. Might be a little tough for you. Might be a little tough for you, but try to read him, man. It's all right. You'll be all right. In conclusion, your friends, Keegle Weagle, talked mad shit about you at dinner. along with everybody else there, because you did creep out that girl that Jacob was with. Hooligan Christian, talk shit about you on the pod. He's your best friend now, huh? These guys want to ride this little wave of drama in the YouTube world somewhere, and it's not going anywhere. And buddy boy, nobody was blacklisting you. The only blacklisting that was going on was you blacklisting Jacob Kausch from hanging with Hooligan Christian. I don't want to get evicted. So who the fuck is the real snake here? Because I sent you some texts so that you wouldn't kill yourself, because I fucking have taken the time out of my day to give you a pep talk to help you get through your suicidal tendencies, my man. Never said anything about your brother. That was a bold-faced lie. I feel like I've addressed everything else in this video. So, boom.